Hello everyone, welcome to the Mahabharata. So in the 15th episode, we heard that Arjuna left to Indra Kiladri for some divine weapons from Lord Shiva and Lord Indra, and got the Pashupat Astra. Before he got the weapon, there was an incident. One day, Duryodhan had a meeting with Shakuni, Karna and Dusashan, and he said, I can't resist the Pandavas from coming from the exile just now and destroying us and taking back their kingdom. I would rather kill myself. Then Shakuni said, Oh Duryodhan, the Pandavas are truthful. They will not at all come to Hastinapura and ask for your kingdom. Only after their exile they will ask for the kingdom. Then Karna said to Duryodhan, Yes, Shakuni is right. The Pandavas are truthful. They will never go from their word. If they promise something, they will do that. Then Karna actually said, I think we should all go there and slay the Pandavas. And so they made their chariots ready to slay the Pandavas. The great Vedavyasa known as Krishna Dvaipayana, with his special yogic power, was reading the minds of the Kauravas, and when he was reading the minds, he saw that the Kauravas were wanting to destroy the Pandavas. So Vedavyasa, known as Krishna Dvaipayana, told the Pandavas, and he said to the Kauravas to not go to slay the Pandavas and go back. And then he went to the court of King Dhritarashtra, and he said to King Dhritarashtra, I am very unpleased with the exile of the Pandavas. The mighty Bhima with his mace shall destroy him. Then King Dhritarashtra said, how can I stop ill-will Duryodhan? You can speak with ill-will Duryodhan and make him convinced to not destroy the Pandavas. Then sage Vedavyasa said, Sage Maitreya will do that job. And he left with his mystical powers. And actually, Sage Maitreya had a meeting with the Pandavas and now was coming to Hastinapura, and he said to King Dhritarashtra, I heard everything from the Pandavas. And then he went to Duryodhan and said, Duryodhan, be friends with the Pandavas. Who's the match for Bhima, who had killed lots of evil Rakshasas like Hidamba and Baka and Kirmira? And who's the match for the Arjuna? And all of the warriors of the Pandavas are righteous and mighty. They're the strongest guys in the world. How can you even destroy the powerful Bhima. But Duryodhana inside was burning with anger and hit his side with defense. Then the angered sage said, "O Duryodhana, the disrespect of what you show to me shall bring you the destruction. You will be destroyed by Bhima." And King Dhritarashtra wanted to know how Bhima killed the evil Rakshasa Kirmira. But the anger sage left out of Hastinapura. Then Vidura said he would explain the incident of the killing of Kirmira. So 3 days after they left Hastinapura, the Pandavas left Hastinapura. They went into the dead of night with lots of man-eating Rakshasas that like to eat the flesh of humans. So while they were walking through the forest, and the forest was called Kamika, and while they were walking through Kamika forest, a huge green demon with red underpants with a stick in his hand which was lit with fire and asked the Pandavas, "Who are you? What are you doing here?" Then Yudhishthira replied, "Who are you? And where have you come from?" And then the demon said, "I am Kirmira, the friend of Hidimba and the brother of Baka." And then Yudhishthira explained who they were. Then the demon was very happy. He said, "Oh, the Bhima who has destroyed my friend Hidimba and abducted his sister and killed my brother Baka. I was looking for him to destroy him, but himself has come to me, ready to be devoured from me," he said. The Yudhishthira replied angrily, "That cannot be." Then Bhima uprooted a tree and Arjuna got his Gandiva and arrows, but Bhima said, "No need, I'll just destroy this demon with the tree as my mace." And then Kirma as well uprooted a tree, and they were using the trees like maces. And they're hitting, hit, boom, 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 boom. And after the trees broke, Kirma, who was carrying a whole huge boulder and was about to throw, but Bhima just hit it at him. And the demon fell. Then the demon became conscious and threw his torch, but easily Bhima with his left foot stopped it. And then they did some wrestling. But Bhima was very angry with the heaps of insults on Draupadi, and he was thinking that Kirmira was in the court of the Kurus. He was thinking that he was the one who did all the bad things to Draupadi. So he caught him by the waist and lifted him, and the demon was crying in pain. "Wah!" And then he put demon on the floor and started stretching his arms and legs until he was dead. I'll be continuing in episode 17 of Mahabharata. I hope you enjoyed my episode. Bye.